Hi guys, and welcome to the August Q&A session. I'm actually shooting this right now in my cast room on set because I didn't have any other time to do this and I just finished wrapping, so we are all set to go. Welcome to my room. Okay, first question, Camber Elizabeth. Hi Shay, I'm a 12-year-old girl and I really want to get started into acting on TV. What is your advice for me? Well, first I would say to anybody that you should take some acting classes. If you ask around or look online, I'm sure you can find a couple classes that are local to where you live. I would highly suggest doing that just so you can get more comfortable and confident, performing in front of other people, and then also get advice from a professional. I would also say never ever give up, no matter how many people tell you no. If I listened to them, I wouldn't be here today. So keep going. Malika said, could you give some advice to teenagers going through a negative and anxiety-filled time? Yes, I can. Growing up and being in high school, I was bullied myself quite often. And looking back at it now, I realized that it had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with the bully themselves and things that they were going through. So I think as long as you can look past that and know that it has nothing to do with you, and surround yourself by people that you care about, your good friends, your family, and talk to people. I mean, don't ever keep this inside. I feel like, the more you talk to people, the easier it is to deal with things. Ashley Scott said, if you were to play a liar that's not Emily, who would it be? Oof. I think it'd be really fun to play, I love playing Emily. I think Hannah is a fun character. I like her wardrobe a lot. She also makes a lot of jokes, sometimes intentionally and sometimes not intentionally. And I think Troyan also is, extremely smart and kind of sarcastic. So I don't know. One of those. Christina Gonzalez says, why doesn't Sammy ever want to be in your Snapchat videos? You guys are so funny. You should do a video pranking her. Ooh, good one, Christina. Sammy doesn't like being in my Snapchat videos. She doesn't like being on camera, period, actually. So it's kind of hard, which is why I always have to just flip it fast, catch her in action. Sometimes she knows that I'm filming her, but then sometimes she doesn't. I'm trying to aim for the latter, but yeah, so I'm happy that you are enjoying our Snapchats, and maybe I will do a prank on her. Hard to scare her though, I've tried many times, it doesn't work. C22, if you wouldn't be Emily, which character would you like to be? Okay, similar kind of question, but any character on the show, I would have to say Mona. I just think she's gone through so many different arcs, and I like the journey that she's been on this show. Okay, Katie Excel says, Shay, how do you motivate yourself to work out? Good question. It's always so hard to amp yourself up to want to work out or do something active when you're not in the mood. I honestly just think back to how I feel after a workout or after some sort of activity, and I'm always feeling my best, when I feel strong and I've given something my all and I've had a good sweat. So honestly, I think you just have to remember that and know that you're doing your body good. And it doesn't even have to be that long. Just do something for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or to an hour, that's all. And really, out of your whole day, is it that much? No, it's not. So go out there, get active, work out, sweat, and I promise you, you will feel so much better. Miss Sunshine, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Ooh, is it married with kids or still following your dreams? If it is married with kids, then that's great. I guess that's part of my dream in the future. I don't know where I see myself in 10 years. The first thing that comes to mind is just being happy, regardless of what that is, or where it is, or who it's with. I think, yeah, that's kind of number one on my list always. And I don't really like to plan out that much, that far out. I think I just like to have things unfold the way that they should, and, just see what comes. Claudia Chirwa said, when will you go on your next trip to Africa? I'm hoping to go on my hiatus. Actually, we're going to be wrapping in October, so somewhere in those 4 months that we're off, I'm going to try and go to Africa again. Jill Woodson said, if you could live anywhere in the world for a year, where would it be? I would have to say, ooh, that's tricky. I'd probably choose either Rome or Marrakesh in Morocco. One of those two places. I feel like if I lived in Rome, then I could just whip down to Positano for a little bit, go to Tuscany, So, but then also I fell in love with Morocco as well when I went this past hiatus. Good question. Liv Egan said, what do you miss the most about being a kid? no responsibilities, I guess. Living freely, not having to worry about rent, food, any of that. It's just all right in front of you. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of it. Getting to sleep in. I didn't appreciate sleep as much as I should have when I was younger. And then Dale Goodwin said, how did you come up with your Fit to Wander line, and are you really excited about it? Yes, I am so excited about this new line. I did this collaboration athleisure line with Kohl's that's actually out now, and this has been something that's been a dream of mine for so long. I've had it on my vision board even when I was living in Toronto, and I mean, as you guys know, I love working out. I love being active, trying different things, and I wanted to have a line that could take me from my boot camp class to brunch, because usually in my days I don't know where I'm gonna end up. I'm always kind of wandering around. A friend calls me, I go and meet up with them, and then another friend calls, and then I'm off doing something with them. So I wanted this line to just be, you know, comfortable but cute, and also have a special message. And I think my special touch on all of these pieces was writing in an affirmation. So on the sports bras, on the inside of them, there's like a quote that meant something to me. And on the sweatshirts, you know, there's one in the arm or on the pants, it's on the bottom or on the waistband. And I wanted to do them on the inside because I felt it was for you and only you. And when you put on that tank top or you put on that sports bra, those pants, you read that message, and subconsciously, who knows the ripple effect it has on your day. And so I'm really excited about this line. I hope you guys are too, and I have so many great ideas for the future. So yeah, thank you, and I hope you check it out in select Kohl's stores right now. All right, guys, that is my August Q&A. Thank you so much for writing in your questions. I also am sitting in my room right now, which I think it'd be kind of interesting if I were to give you a little room tour, wouldn't you say? With enough likes and comments on this video, I will be sure to give you guys a room tour. So share it with your friends, subscribe, and tell me what you want to see next. What rooms do you want to see? Any of the other cast rooms on this set? I mean, there's Ashley, Lucy, Troy, and could do a little tour of everybody's room. What do you think? Thank you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Ciao.